for shiny things. I can't allow this blasphemy. It's blasphemy. Why would you treat yourself like that? We didn't come this far just to fall right back. Where I'm from. Don't lose yourself, stay on track. Baby, you're a god. Baby, you're a god. Believe that. All of the things that we've overcome. Full of unspoken battles we've won. You're so much better than that. Sometimes the truth ain't always catchy.
This day with Mad Bros Media, I'm here with one of the great pioneers of R&B, Miss Adina Howard. How you doing this evening?
I'm better than good. I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm just as blessed. I'm sitting with you, so
That
can't
is
complain.
Ow.
So first of all, let me just say that you look amazing.
Thank you.
Look amazing.
Thank you.
What's your secret?
Oh my gosh, I haven't been GMO'd. I come from
All natural.
all natural to the best of my ability. I'm very mindful of what I eat. I tell people all the time, input equals output, and I also believe in getting in the gym and working out and just being mindful that if I want the most out of this temple, I have to do right by it.
Exactly. I agree. Let's talk about your current album, Resurrection. I mean, I just gotta say, I really dug it. It's one of those. I miss those kind of albums where it's like you can listen to your car, you can listen while you're chilling at home, or you can listen to the club. It's good all around. What was your inspiration in writing the songs on the album?
I wanted to make sure that I stayed true to, not just who I am as a person and where I am in my journey, but to those who have followed me from the beginning, make sure that I didn't stray too far off the path of what everyone knows me for. And so I wanted to make sure that they were able to still relate to me, even though I am a seasoned woman now. But I wanted to make sure that there was something that not just the young people, those who are relevant to the music industry now, the consumers didn't want. I wanted to make sure that they were connected as well as my loyal following. So it was just about creating an album that everyone would love, really, honestly, when it's all said and done.
Yeah, my favorite one is Nasty. My favorite one.
Let me tell you about Nasty. So King Gas, the producer songwriter of Nasty, he was very hesitant about having me listen to that song.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm not sure if I should submit this to you or not, because I know how you feel about wanting to do Freak Like Me, because I've had a crap load of people just submit Freak Like Me 100 times over, and it just never was it. And then when Nasty came about, I was like, oh, this is genius. I was like, yep, now I can do it.
Yeah. Because I was listening to all the songs, and then I hit Nasty, and I was like, I like what you did there. I like what you did there.
Had to stay rooted in in what people knew me for.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't, I think that I would have to a certain degree lost that following, or I would have continued to hear, can we get another Freak Like Me?
Yeah.
Because I've heard that so many times. I'm like, let's get this over with.
Yeah. Well, that kind of leads me into my next question. Like, over the years, people just love that song, and it seems like they keep sampling it and remixing it. Like, how does that feel, kind of being reintroduced to a new audience every few years?
You know what? I don't pay attention, really.
Yeah.
I'm just, I live my life and do what it is I've been called to do. And, when I see young generations listening to my music, I'm very pleased. I got a question. Oh, my bad. I have to question them. I'm like, how young are y'all? What you doing listening to this music? This is grown folk music. But it's nice to have, be able to cross generations. That I have to say is amazing.
So online, I know you had spoke a little bit about your time spent with Tupac, and I don't really want to get into any kind of details. My question was I'm just curious about the story behind you being in his video.
I was asked to do it, and so I'm like, he was a loved one of mine, a really good friend, and when I was asked to participate, I was like, duh, why not? I mean, and more exposure for me.
Yeah. Seemed like you were enjoying that. You're enjoying yourself there too. A little bit too much.
Oh, it's never too much. Never too much.
So I also I read that you took a little break and you were cooking for a while. Is that right?
Yeah, I went to school to Le Cordon Bleu and got my associate's degree in culinary arts. And I was a line cook for a couple of years. So I was in the heart of the house feeding people and, getting the taste of behind the scenes in the kitchen. And people have no idea what goes on in the heart of the house.
Oh, yeah.
For a long time, I could not eat out.
Oh, wow.
I could not. It was, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm Mama Bear too. I was like, oh hell no, y'all put that down. Don't eat that. Don't touch that. Yeah, but the heart of the house is crazy.
Yeah.
It is really, really crazy.
I just wanted to ask, did you have like you have a specialty dish? It's like you're like everyone loves Adina's.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, my shrimp and grits, my sticky wings, my vegan lasagna, my vegan burgers. I mean, I get in the kitchen and I slay it. There's, I just know how to love on people through my food. So you have to ask, because everyone that I cook for has their own favorite. Like one of my really good friends, hers is my chicken Alfredo.
Oh yeah, that sounds. You have to give me a recipe on that one. I love chicken Alfredo. So you killed it tonight.
Thank you.
You killed it tonight on stage. So I really appreciate you sitting down with us. Really enjoyed the show.
I appreciate you.
And appreciate you too. So I just want to thank you. And
calm his nerves. He looked like he
this has been David with Mad Bros Media.